Alright everybody, welcome back. I have a real quick video here, famous last words, I know. Wanted to do this one just real quick. This is a watch that I purchased off of wish.com. You've probably seen videos on this kind of stuff. It's no joke, and I'll just kind of cut right to the chase. Wish is full of counterfeits. Now, some people go to Wish to buy obvious counterfeits because they don't want to buy a watch that the original watch. They want to spend more money on it than they need to. Maybe just like the look of a watch. The Seiko Sarb, you can find a lot of Sarb knockoffs on there. Tudor Black Bay knockoffs for 10% of the price of the original, and then you get it, and it is a fake watch. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are crap. This is a watch that I purchased because I was actually going to use some of the components for modding purposes. And when I got the watch, I suspected it was probably real. I mean, the price of this thing was like $50. Actually, nothing less than that, maybe $45. This watch, brand new, is used to be around $80. I think they're up about $100 now. But I didn't think it was that big of a disparity. Maybe it was old stock. Maybe it was just somebody that had a bunch of these that couldn't move, and here we and there you go. They sell it on Wish for cheap just to move the product. But this one did turn out to be fake. I just wanted to kind of show it to you so you can kind of see what I'm talking about and kind of get a good idea what you can expect from some of these watches that you can get from Wish.com. Now, this is in no way saying that everything on there is counterfeit, but this was, to their credit, Wish.com did refund my money. I didn't have to send this back, which is a good thing because it's not worth sending it back. This thing needs to be destroyed, and I am going to destroy it, but in my own way. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Now, this is the box that it came in. This is supposed to be a Seiko, and this kind of looks like a Seiko box, I guess, but there's no branding or anything on it. It's unbranded. But you look in here, and it comes on this really chintzy pillow, just super cheap quality there. And there you are. Now, this is supposed to be the Seiko SNK 305, I think is the right designation. I'll put it in the links below, but it's supposed to be the SNK 305. The reason I wanted this one is because I wanted the case, and I wanted the date window. As you can see, it's got the Japanese date window, and I was going to transfer it to my Seiko SNXS79, which I've did a video on previously, because this is supposed to have a better case, and wanted to have the kanji date window on there. You can kind of see it's actually not too terrible as far as the dial. The original dial on this has these little Seiko 5s on there, kind of a cool little look. And at first glance, it didn't look all that bad, but then you start looking at all the little things that pop up, and it became apparent real fast that this is a fake. Just looking at the Seiko branding there, you can see, so the eye's almost broken backwards, and I'll actually show you. I'm wearing a Seiko Alpinist here. There's a real Seiko dial for you. Now, this is a much more substantial piece than the original would have been for the Seiko 5, but you can just kind of see some of the quality differences there, even just on the branding, the logo. Overall, it didn't look that bad, but you kind of, the bracelet on the original is kind of cheap anyways, but that's to be expected. This is not supposed to be an expensive watch. The big thing though, and you really can't see too well in here. Let's see, it's supposed to have a 7S26 movement. Yeah, see, it says 7S26B at the bottom there, which is a non-hacking and hand-winding movement, which means you're supposed to be able to, turn it all day. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's actually winding. And oh look, it started up. It's not supposed to do that. This is an automatic movement, and there's got a cheap Chinese automatic movement in there, which I find really funny because the movement in the Seiko is a cheap Seiko movement, and they gave you I guess you can consider it an upgrade. I don't know, but they decided to put an automatic movement in a watch that is not supposed to have an automatic movement. We'll go ahead and take this sticker off here. I'm not keeping this thing minty fresh or anything like that. So, nothing really doing here. But, you know, and if you didn't care, I mean, this isn't a bad representation, I would say. I mean, if you really just wanted a watch that looks like this and you didn't want to pay $80 for it and you wanted to pay $45 for it and know you had a fake, I guess this would be, a good way to go. But I mean, for the most part, this is just crap. So, if you're going on watch, wish.com, and you're expecting to snag a great deal on a watch, just be mindful. This is what you're going to find. There's just not a whole lot of great to be had here. Oh, let's look at the clasp. So there we go. Oh yeah, let's look at that. Just poorly stamped, poorly stamped clasp. It's already scratched up. That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this bracelet's actually authentic, but who knows? Who cares? But if you're looking at going to wish.com, just to even find modding parts or parts to cannibalize for your other your other projects, again, just know this is probably what you're going to find. So just beware. That's really all I have to say about that. I'm actually going to use this as practice. I'm going to disassemble it, take the case back off, take the movement out, take the hands off. I want to punch out the crystal, reapply it. I'm going to go ahead and actually use this as practice for this baby right here, my Orient Ray, which is going to be kind of my modding little project. I've got a sapphire crystal I'm going to put on this, and I haven't done that before, so I figure I may as well just practice on this piece of crap and get good at it before I practice on a watch that this isn't a particularly expensive piece or anything. My wife got it for me, and it's got some sentimental value, and I kind of want to upgrade it there with a crystal, sapphire crystal. And before I just jump right in feet first, I figure I may as well practice on this. So, we'll keep you informed on the progress of this. I may do a video on it. I've already changed the bezel. This actually doesn't have the bezel on it, but I changed the bezel insert from the original. So I might do a video after I'm done modifying it, but that's for a future time. So that's all I had on this. I hope everybody enjoys their evening. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.